up? It is the Shake and Break Show, episode 13. We have a special guest with us this week, Cowtown Collect. Donnie, what up?
Yo. What's going on, guys?
Let's ride.
Can we not? Can we just not ride?
Nah,
Not yet.
nah. Hey, that's crazy.
Too early for all this.
Oh man. Well, let's get into the icebreaker question of the week. We have another breaker amongst us, Enzo. So I thought we're gonna go a little on brand here. I want to know if you won the lottery, right? So money's not an option, a problem.
Okay.
What I would say is, what product would you want to break for free for your boys, your group? You can get a case of any product you want. Money's not an object. What's he got? We'll start, Donnie. Where are you going?
Man,
one case. Everybody knows the rules.
One case of any product. Oh man, it's probably. I mean, the thing is you could do one case. You could do National Treasure, but it's okay, that's what 3 cards, 4 cards. You know, that's.
But that's a good way of looking at it, because it's for your boys. As your group. How it'd probably be something Prism or something Topps Chrome. I like a Prism first off the line situation.
Prism first off the line, man. That might be the play. Or
I like
maybe
that.
That's probably the play, to be fair. I was thinking soccer, and then I was like, wait a second, there's no such thing as soccer first off the line. But yeah, I mean, that's a good question. Probably, you're right. I mean, probably Prism first off the line, football. Probably.
All right, well, I'm going to go a little different direction on this.
Ooh, okay.
So, instead of doing something high-end, we're going to get weird, and we're going to get 50 cases of Series 2 and go SSP Golden Mirror Bounty Hunter.
I thought it was one case.
It was, but
it's just one case.
It's supposed to be one case, but yeah, I don't hate it because it's probably the same price.
Fine, then I'm getting 50 cases of Don Russ soccer.
Ooh,
we're going to boom hunting.
Okay.
The boom hunt. Yeah. See, I think we got to break out the one case constriction.
Okay.
You've got unlimited funds, but one product only, one rip session only.
Okay.
I like it.
So I'm the one that comes up with these questions, so I try not to think about them about my answer beforehand. So I'm going to go with my gut here. I'm just going to say 2020 F1 Chrome Sapphire.
Dude, I was about to say.
Just as many cases of it that are left. Obviously, if there's a limited amount that it doesn't look like it's gonna be a lot, I would go Chrome Hobby too, but definitely I think 2020 F1 would be a fun rip.
That's really good too.
Yeah,
that's really good. Was there first off the line in 2017? I doubt it, right?
I don't think
probably
so.
Not. But I like where your head's at.
Prism football with Patrick Mahomes. 2017.
Well,
a little red shimmer.
What about Ohtani hunting in 2019 Chrome?
Yeah.
Or is it 18?
Luka hunting in 2018, 2019 Prism.
Yeah. Those types of things is definitely the route I would go.
Man, yeah, that'd be crazy. Man, the or like getting the thing is like, can you actually even buy full cases of Sapphire? Like realistically?
At this point, probably not. There might be one or two out there. But as far as like being able to buy them in bulk, I would doubt it.
Yeah, I mean, I love where your head's at though. As soon as you said 2020 F1, I was like, he's gonna say Sapphire, and I'm like, that's a good one too.
Yeah,
that's a real
good
one.
There's a 10-box case on eBay for $31,000. Investors possibly.
Oh man, I see. The thing is, like, also the thing is like, I'd want to go see if I could find like verification of like what's been pulled. You know, like.
Yeah.
If the 101 Lewis has already been pulled, you know,
I think a lot of this stuff has been pulled, but because of how many different Lewis and Max cards there are, there's still probably a ton of really cool fire in there.
Yeah, I mean, you're right, and I mean, you know what? If it's free and if it's for the boys,
yeah,
you know,
yeah, let's get weird, you know.
Yeah, let's get 31K on a case. Let's ride.
I mean, that's not as bad as I thought it might be.
Nah, I think that's pretty crazy.
Like that's what
that's $3,100 a box.
Is it? Yeah, $3,000 a box.
Yeah.
Oof. So crazy enough, the lowest box up is $29.50.
So it's about right there.
Not as crazy as we thought.
No, but I mean, like a box of 30 cards for $3,000. When I'd love to see what the most recent comps are on some of those 2020 cards. I know they're still going decently high, but I feel like they've fallen off a little bit.
They have, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I think it depends. I think you nailed it, Donnie. It's like, what is left there? Like, is the Lewis Hamilton Papadakis still in play? Because if so, I'm in.
Yeah, exactly. Like if that's still in play, yeah, let's roll the dice. If the Verstappen's there, let's roll the dice. If the rookie Lando's still there, roll the dice.
Well, they have SPs too, so like, and the SPs are numbered, so
yeah. I mean, the 101 Stroll, sure, let's roll the dice. Dude, not to derail this, I read a tweet that said that one of the announcers thinks that Stroll within the next like 18 months might be done with F1.
Wow. I also love how you thought to derail as soon as you said Stroll.
Hey, dude, I mean, right into the wall. Right into the wall.
So, for those of you that are part of the Break Club community or the MBB ISO marketplace, get to know your newest breaker. Cowtown here is going to be breaking exclusively soccer in the MBB marketplace. He's going to be the go-to guy for soccer stuff. So if you're into soccer at all, or if you want to learn about the products and about what's out there, Donnie's your guy. He's all over the Discord already. So feel free to tag him, ask him questions, especially late at night. He really loves.
You're not going to get an answer.
Preferably past 11 Eastern.
You're just not going to get an answer. No, that do not disturb goes up.
Yeah, right.
No, but Donnie, tell us a little bit about what your plans are, what you got coming up, what you're thinking of doing.
Man, yeah. So glad. I mean, I'm super excited about being at the in the Break Club MBB family. It's going to be a lot of fun. I've been a long-time lurker, basically, and I've been really loving what I've seen in the community and stuff like that. So just a chance to be a part of that is really exciting. Soccer is kind of where my passion is. I mean, I really love F1 as well, but like. Soccer's kind of it's what I started ripping back in the day, probably in like 2015, 2016. and just that's what I was into soccer and all that kind of stuff. So, yeah, it's just where my passion is. I love to watch it and love to rip cards. So, hope we're gonna put some real good breaks together. I've already got some Sapphire UEFA on the way. So
ooh, a little spicy.
yeah,
I'm in.
a little spice, yeah, for sure.
I saw that checklist today, dude.
Yeah,
Sick
with autos, yeah, which is crazy.
Oh wow! All right, yeah, I'm definitely in.
Yeah,
Foden's on the auto checklist.
Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. It's still spicy. But there are autos. So,
you had me at Foden. I'm in.
Yeah, you and them. But yeah, that's kind of where I'm at, and excited to be here. Excited to be a part of the team. So, let's do it. Let's ride, as you say.
Yeah, let's go.
Soccer country, let's ride.
Oh man, nah, Donnie, it's good to have you on the team. Really excited. Obviously, we go way back, and I know you, but let's get to know a little bit about you. Let the people know. So, what is it that you? What's your like main collection? Like, obviously, we collect a lot of different stuff, but like, if you could only tell us about one thing that you collect card wise, what would it be?
Oh man. I mean, right now I am probably the #1 Sydney Rivager collector in the world. I'm probably the only one. I'm probably the only one still collecting him. He was a rookie. He was a rookie last year in Topps products, and as soon as the product came out, he like left. What was it? It was Leipzig, I believe, and went to like a second tier team and has done absolutely nothing since. So, but yeah, I got a ton of his cards. I actually got this one in the mail just today. Let's see if it's on there. You can see it. You probably can't.
It does a little blur job.
Yeah, it's a PSA 10. No big deal. But yeah, I mean, honestly, like that's my biggest real PC. I've got some Jackson Hayes Mosaic Rainbow up in the thing. What's it called? Case. Pokemon.
Oh yeah, you do like to catch them.
I was going to ask about the Pokemon. Yeah, I was going to ask about
Pokemon for sure. Marvel.
The Pokemon. I said that like my dad.
Tell us about the Pokemans.
Mom used to fry me with that. You stop playing with your Pokemon cards.
Let's see, Pokemon, Marvel, soccer. Yeah.
Nah, dude, I've always appreciated that about you. You know, that you're into some like stuff that not everyone's into, but as am I. You know, I'm always ripping Star Wars. I got a ton of that. Goodwin Champions, like you know how I get down. I like to get weird.
Yeah.
So
for sure.
He does. I mean, hey, I'm the #1 LaMichael P. Ryan collector in the world. Okay.
Who's that?
Yeah, exactly. Sorry, Lamical Perrine.
Oh yeah, I know who that is.
Like, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man. Well, I mean, we're having fun, but Donnie, I don't know if you're fully prepared for what's about to happen. Are you ready to go in the deep end? Enzo, are you ready to take Donnie to the deep end?
Yeah, I'm ready. Donnie, get your goggles on.
Oh my gosh.
We're diving in. All right, so yesterday on Twitter, I stumbled upon a little Blake Martinez. Apparently, Blake Martinez used to play for the Packers. Is that right? Giants, maybe?
Yeah, he used to run around a little bit. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he used to run around a little bit, kind of guy. But he started a break operation, and he broke on Whatnot, and he was breaking Pokemon cards, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
and it came out yesterday that his company was using fake hit packs and basically stealing hits from their customers, like since their inception. and they ran for a year. That's just crazy to me. Now I will say this: look, we haven't been kind to Whatnot on this podcast. Okay,
they crushed it.
Came out. They said, "Hey, this dude is done. We're refunding everybody who's been involved, like this person and the people involved. Any employees of the company are not welcome back on our platform."
They really crushed it.
So I thought that was refreshing. Yeah, no, it was refreshing to see them take like enforcement action, tweet about it. Like not just say, "Oh, we're going to do an investigation," but it's confidential. They actually like came out, said, "Hey, this is what we're doing.
Yeah,
these guys are done." And yeah, so if you guys are in those breaks, I'm sorry, but get your money back. But yeah, Blake Martinez is a stew nod. That was deep end this week. That's right.
But like, okay, I have a question. I want to pose it to you guys.
Yeah.
Why this one? Of all
it's easy.
But I mean, like, of all the stuff that we've seen on Whatnot, and especially with some of the stuff that a break channel that I will not name does or has done in the past, why this one?
So, in my opinion, it's really like, one, they've made the mistake enough times, and everyone's always like, when are they going to learn? When are they going to learn? And the critique, especially recently, has been like they're never public about what they do in that situation, right? And then National, when we went to National, the 80% of the Breaker Pavilion was Whatnot, and the whole Breaker Pavilion was actually sponsored by Whatnot. So, like they obviously are doing well, and they got a lot more recognition during that National Week. And I know that there's been a lot of press about what Blake was doing as far as running a good Pokemon business and making all this money. I saw articles about it. So there's a lot of press about that. And then right after National, they immediately got kind of shot in the leg, and they had to be public about it to, one, save their image, and two, it's like the biggest opportunity to be like, nah, we don't mess with this. And it sets like a really stern precedent, at least, to the audience.
Yeah. Yeah. Mike in Twitch chat said they needed a big name and story for clout. I don't hate that take either.
Yeah.
I don't either.
I also think
I don't
like,
either.
oh, we're gonna use Blake Martinez to really get our name out there and show people that we don't mess with this kind of thing.
Well,
but, I mean, Donnie's right. Like, why this one? There's some part of me that's skeptical about it. Like,
I mean, and there's been some other really high profile stuff that's gone on, and they've let that go.
Bleacher.
So
what? You said that.
No, we don't know.
No, we've already talked about it previously.
I'm sure you have, but I mean, like, I don't know. It just it feels a little bit like they needed a big name, and this hit at the right time, and they were like, "This is how we can kind of save face."
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
and I mean, good for them for doing it, but like, I mean, the amount of like small channels that are out there doing that kind of stuff that aren't going to get the whole like media rundown, so
I'm curious more so how they handle things moving forward, right? Even if they aren't public, if they do the same like execution on the back end as far as like perma banning that human being from ever bringing any business to that platform, and then on top of that, running everyone back their money. If they do that moving forward, like, I think it's a situation where like they've learned, and that's good for the hobby in general. Is that going to be the case? I don't know.
So just speaking from like a business standpoint, there's just no way that's going to be sustainable practice. You know what I mean?
Oh, the
amount of times that people fraud people on Whatnot, and then to like say, okay, we're going to refund everybody, I doubt will happen.
Did they refund everyone from the entire year?
So that's,
or was that only like the last like couple of months?
There was no specificities about the refunds. I saw people commenting saying, hey, I was a customer of theirs last year. How do I get my refund? And there was, at least when I checked, I haven't looked at it since, but there was no response. So I kind of wonder, like the details of it, right? Like, are they actually refunding everybody? Or are they saying, okay, our first, first complaint was 2 months ago, like Steve said in ISO chat. We'll refund everybody from that on.
Yeah.
Because you got to look out for your business too, right? Like, you can't just carte blanche say, and Mike fraud going on.
Mike makes a good point too. With Fanatics entering the breaking space, they needed the publicity.
Very true.
Not a bad piece of, information there either.
Yeah, but I'll say this just about that competition in general, and not even just because I'm an ISO dude, but ultimately those two platforms are nearly identical, Whatnot and Fanatics. So I really like what ISO's doing, because one of them is going to win and the other one's going to lose, and I don't know who it'll be. I totally can see a world where Fanatics is like, we can make enough bread without doing this platform. This is not going to work. And then maybe they try to acquire Whatnot or something like that. Like, I could see that world. I could also see a world where 3 years from now, Whatnot's not a thing because Fanatics just absolutely ate their lunch. Like, I don't know.
Right.
But I do like how ISO is positioned much differently than those other two apps. I think they all have their place, and I want to see everyone be successful. But yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they kind of cannibalized each other.
Yeah, I remember somebody saying, I forget who it was, but they basically said that like the CEO of Whatnot, that's like his job. He like starts companies and like sells them. So that wouldn't surprise me if Fanatics just absorbed Whatnot in some capacity.
Yeah,
I mean, they've definitely got the bankroll. It's just a matter of when they want to do it and how much they're going to do it for.
Yeah, agreed. All right, we can get out of the deep end.
All right, yeah, we're done.
Well, Fanatics is Fanatics is kind of battling on multiple fronts. Because they got the interesting bit that came out today with Panini.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so for those of you that aren't familiar, what was it, last week, Panini sued Fanatics, basically claiming that antitrust lawsuit, claiming it's going to be a monopoly and all this stuff. So, like, I was talking to Paul Lesko about this earlier today, because we're going to have him on next week, by the way. We want to talk a little bit more in detail about this, and we're not experts. But when I was talking to Paul, he was like, normally responses take like 3 to 4 weeks, right? The countersuits and stuff. Yeah, Fanatics clapped back like 3 business days later with a
comprehensive countersuit.
Crazy deep countersuit that went absolutely the fuck in on them. It was wild. Like I said, we'll talk more in the nitty gritty, but it's definitely interesting to see Panini, who have been, at least as far as most of us that have gotten into the hobby in the past 7 years, have been such a staple. And they're looks like they're about to get their clock cleaned by Fanatics, is what it looks like. And it's interesting.
Man, like, if this isn't just the like epitome of call an ambulance, but not for me, Like,
yes, exactly.
like it's like they did this and thought, oh, there's nothing that can go wrong. Nothing can go wrong from this move. Panini was like, yeah, this is a foolproof move. And then Fanatics is like, nah, reverse Uno card.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just, oh, man, just insanity. Do you see the picture that they sent with their stuff with all the tweets about people asking Panini to fulfill the redemptions?
That was wild, bro. People were on Twitter today like, yo, I'm in the Panini lawsuit now.
Dude, Zach Cunningham, the repack god, was on there, bro.
Yeah,
Oil City from their F1 chat is on there.
Yeah, it's crazy.
They pointed out specific examples. They were like, yeah, nah, this ain't it.
I think
what's crazy to me is that...
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
No, I was going to say, like, Panini's brave, right? Like, we kind of talked a little bit about it today in the car pod, but Panini's maybe worth on a good day $10 billion. Fanatics is worth like 30 bill plus, and like they're a public company, like they just have so much more money behind them. For them to like try to go toe to toe is wild, and it just makes me wonder, like, why aren't they putting that money towards like the quality of their product? You know, filling these damn redemptions that we had to go get black boxes for a national because the guy's not signing when he's literally had products that have come out 3 times over with autographs on stickers. It's just
like, someone posted a thing about how there were Shaq autos in the black boxes when a guy was waiting for a Shaq redemption, you know, and like that's just.
And those are what's crazy is the black boxes are on card. So it's like,
so they were like in person.
Yeah, like you couldn't get him to sign stickers. The guy at Panini was like, "Oh yeah, we've been trying to get Kyle Pitts to sign for a while," and I was like, "You guys have put out products where he has sticker autos, like probably like 8 or 10."
I'll say 2 things. One, I think Panini sees the writing on the wall. I think Panini sees that like their time is probably coming to an end, and they thought, well, maybe the only way for us to keep our spot in the game is to do something like this and kind of scare Fanatics a little bit. But then like Fanatics just said, nah, bro, I got you. Don't even worry, we're gonna put you in the grave real quick.
That wasn't.
But then also, to your point about the redemption thing, and this is probably the only good thing I'll ever say about Leaf. If you see it in the stores, leave it on the shelf. Just
leave
it
on the shelf. That's a Donnieism.
But for real though, like when CD Lamb wasn't signing, Leaf like took him to court and tried to sue him, and then CD Lamb like signed like that. You know, so I mean, at least Leaf went to bat for the guy. Like I don't want to say they went to bat for the consumer. They went to bat for themselves because they had that product that they wanted to get out there. But like at least they took an action, unlike what seems to be with Panini, who's like, oh well, they just won't sign, and I'm like, well, you got a signed contract with these athletes. How can you not get them to sign? That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
So, like I said, the only nice thing I'll ever say about Leaf, but like at least they did that and got the redemptions out. So,
yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, so everyone's been, going pretty crazy over Topps Chrome. Enzo, Cosmic Chrome pre-sale. Talk to me.
Bro, I was so sad. So I DM'd Pop the morning of the release, and I was like, look, man, I need you to be logged into your Topps account, and I need you to be ready, like, to go and check out. And then, of course, me and Pop both were, like, stuck in work meetings, and I get out of the work meeting, it's like 12:20. I'm thinking, oh, maybe there's still a shot. No shot. It was gone. Gone in 10 minutes.
Dude, that was nuts.
But yes, Cosmic Chrome is back. It is. It seems like the print run went up a little bit on it, but it appears to be another wanted product of the year, like it was last year. So, exciting stuff.
Yeah, I mean, last year's was really a really cool product. I'm interested to see what year 2 looks like design wise, right?
We know the price went up. Yeah, so we haven't seen, or at least I haven't seen the design yet. But last year's was freaking great. I actually bought some, like, Abrams and Torque Cosmic. And
yeah, I really liked last year's. The colors, like the blue and the gold, looked really awesome.
Yes.
So I'm definitely excited. And that's
a chrome product, right?
Cosmic, yeah, yes. It's Cosmic Chrome. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for sure. See, like at least with baseball, the new stuff they come out with is chrome.
Yeah.
Usually. Baseball has their few paper products, but they're almost but none of them are new, to your point.
Right. That's what I mean. Is like the new stuff they're coming out with, they're like, putting out another paper.
Right. Yeah, no, it's gonna be exciting, man.
That see. Cosmic, I read somewhere that Cosmic was sold out within 3 minutes.
I believe it.
Yeah, no, it went fast. Probably the fastest I've seen a top sale go in a while. I feel like, because it was a pre-sale, right?
Yeah, that was a pre-sale.
2 per household, which is what they've been doing. And I can't remember the last time a pre-sale or any sale on tops has went that fast. So,
yeah, it's been a while.
That lets you know people really like Cosmic.
Not the song title.
It's been a while.
Alright.
Sonic was kind of weird last year, I'll admit.
Yeah, I was literally about to say. Yeah, Sonic. I think Sonic, for what it was okay, but it was essentially a light box.
Yeah, and
they called it that, but I don't know. It was just Topps Chrome with a few interesting parallels. And I think that they realized that nobody really wants that. You can just put the parallels in hobby or jumbo. Yes. So they got rid of light boxes, but people really like the black white mini diamond autos, so they put them in breakers of light. It was they found I think to Topps / Fanatics credit, they've really, I feel like they're starting to really dial in a lot of really cool stuff. Started with the Pro Packs in Bowman Hobbies, and then the Gold Treasure Chest box in Topps Finest. They're finding ways to make things interesting. And yeah, I mean, I personally am a big fan of a lot of the stuff they've been doing. And there was a lot of people complaining about Cosmic Chrome being that much, and it sold out in 3 minutes. So I don't know what they want.
Only that as long as that innovation moves to the other sports, I'm all in. If we can move some of that to some of the soccer products, absolutely. I think and some of the lesser liked ones, like MLS Finest, that no one really buys. It's $40 a box. Imagine getting some of those, but them being those golden treasure boxes. It'd just be cool. It'd just be a lot of fun.
Yeah. Nah, for sure. And I think
they put in those they put in those Sonic refractors too. So those blue pulsar looking ones, those are Sonic refractors.
Yep.
Yeah. Figured that out.
Yeah, so I mean, I think they're starting to dial stuff in. And I'm personally a big fan of all of that, all of what they're doing for the most part.
I just really I hope they're running this as sort of hey, let's try this with baseball and then let's move it to some of the other stuff.
I think they're going to have
That's what- that was
to
my
once they
thought.
get. I think they're really test running stuff for when they get football and basketball.
Right, because they'll have football in what, 2 years?
Yeah, 2025.
Yeah. It'll be a lot of fun. I think, with for all the talk of like, oh, junk wax, new junk wax era. I'm like, I don't know, like it's fun. Like I mean, like at the very least is that.
I'll tell you, man. I obviously didn't collect in the 80s because I wasn't born. I didn't collect in the 70s yet, either. But I can tell you, like, I know it's just much different.
Yeah, for
It's
sure.
like hobby boxes didn't have all of the bells and whistles that they have now. So, of course, they're not going to be $50 like they were in,
Right.
1990. It's just
Well,
it's a different product.
One insert you get in 1990 is out of 2,500.
Yeah, and that was like the only rare. That was like the only rare. It's not. They didn't do like numbered stuff the way they do now, and on card autos and patch relics. Like they didn't do any of that stuff. So like I always see people going on Twitter. They're like, "Oh man, these hobby box prices are insane. Burn all the breakers down." And it's like, yo, man, like first off, it ain't our fault. Second of all, man, it's a different product. It's just not the same thing.
And like I know that we've had this discussion numerous times in the past, but like pre 2019, 2020, like base rookie cards were going for like $1, $2 a pop. Now like some of those base rookie cards from 2020 were going for $20 a pop.
Yeah,
like it's a different ball game. Like, and even still, like base rookie cards are going for $5, $6, $8, which is still 4 times what they were going for, 10 years ago. And so like, it's still just a different ball game all around.
Yeah. And I mean, grading has been, popularized so much. There's just so many different layers to it that like I think people just need to take it for what it is. The hobby's changed, and either you like it and that's awesome, or you don't, and maybe this isn't the hobby for you anymore. And I don't mean that in a bad way, but like if it makes you this unhappy that you have to like go on Twitter and like just yell and scream about everything all the time, maybe go like join a bowling league. Like that shit's fun.
Or go buy early 90s boxes.
Yeah, get into that part of the hobby again. All the boxes you wanted when you were a kid, to go buy them.
Yeah.
Get them cheap.
Some of them.
Yeah.
Some of them.
Yeah.
87 Fleer, right?
Yeah, no, there's an exception to that rule.
So real quick, just a little kind of housekeeping stuff about what me and Enzo are doing. So recently we've accepted the role of directors of break operations for the MBB marketplace. A little bit about what that's going to entail. Essentially, y'all know how we get down when it comes to our breaks. We really try to do our best to give the ultimate customer experience from the moment you sign up to the moment the cards are in your mailbox. And hopefully all of that happens within a week, So what we're trying to do is really enhance the MBB marketplace break club community and bring in some more talent, bring in some more breakers, and start trying to grow all of us as a group and continue to build up this special place that we love. So Enzo and I are going to be kind of managing that, doing, trainings, onboardings, and ultimately just helping give you all a better experience even when you're not breaking with us. So that's something that Enzo and I have always been really passionate about. We tell our group chat all the time. We say, man, like we don't mind if you go break other places. I just don't want you to have a bad experience other places. I have breakers I trust aside from me and Enzo. I'm sure Donnie has breakers he trusts. You know, you make a list. But if, you know, if you're just throwing your money at whoever, I really want to be able to say, hey, you like soccer? Come to the MBB Marketplace. Hey, you want a hockey break? Come to the MBB Marketplace. These are people I trust. These are people I know are going to do a good job. And like being able to put our name behind that is something that I know I'm super excited about. And I know Enzo could probably speak more to.
Yeah, no, absolutely. We're excited to work with the Breaker team and, like Pop said, just kind of elevate it, make the experience better from start to finish, and also help people become better breakers.
That is the plan.
Here, here.
You're here.
I concur.
Last thing about the MBB Marketplace and Break Club, there is a Discord. You can find it by going to the Break Club NFT Twitter page. There's a link to join right there. If you just search Break Club NFT on Twitter, you'll find it right away. Link to join is there. It's free to join the actual Discord. A lot of great people, a lot of great connections to be made, a lot of deals to be had. It's a vibe. It pairs really perfectly with the ISO Marketplace and all the stuff we're doing there. For instance, there's a leaderboard on the ISO Marketplace that if you show up and chat and watch, join breaks, all of that stuff, you get leaderboard points. And at the end of the month, Ben actually puts together a big free break, normally to the top 60 people on the leaderboard. So there's something that's there to incentivize you to just be around, because that's not just like raw purchasing. That's like just being in the chat, hanging out. Really, again, ultimately, this whole thing's about community. And one of the things that Enzo and I really loved about joining this community is we're always trying to provide value back to you all. Obviously, we run businesses, we got to make money, but when we can try to find ways to provide value back to you all, that's what we want to do. So the Break Club Discord, the leaderboard, and then the NFT has another list of long benefits, a lot of really great stuff, discounted seller fees for the MBB Marketplace, amongst other things. So definitely check these things out. I'm sorry to run a little ad here, but honestly, man, it's super important with all the negativity that goes around on Twitter and other Discords. I really feel obligated to plug this stuff, because this is some of the best people I've ever met in this hobby and just in general.
Agreed, man. Yeah, and to add to that list of perks, I mean, if you guys are buying hobby boxes on release of top stuff,
yeah,
you don't have a token, you're throwing money out the door, dude.
I was gonna say,
yeah, you've made, if you bought every release that Break Club has offered, in hobby box form, you've made 3 tokens since inception.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's okay, it feels a little ad, like an ad, but it really is there's value there, and you will see savings. It's a membership plan, and there's savings there. It's like Costco,
Yep.
I mean,
only this one's lifetime.
Yeah, this one's just one-time purchase.
One time.
Yo, and Ben gives out some deals too. So Donnie, you just picked up another token, didn't you?
I did, yeah. So what are the tokens for? Yeah, so the tokens are, I mean, it's an NFT, but it's a membership token that you're a part of Break Club, and when you become a part of Break Club, if you're a token holder, you get special discounts and things like that, special break pricing on certain things, all kinds of stuff. But yeah, like I've held a Break Club token since 2021.
Mm-hmm.
When did it start? It started in 2021, right? We joined up real early, I think. Like, I mean, I think my token's like in the 100s. My first one.
I think my first one is too.
Yeah, we're all founders. I think that's what it was. It was like a founder token.
Yeah, I was in there for a while. I took advantage of stuff. I saved a couple of, I had some savings on some stuff. I think within like the first week of that, having that token, I saved like $120. I got a free break. I got.
I was about to say all three of us got into the free breaks.
Yep.
Yeah, they were like big. They weren't small breaks.
No, they weren't. They were like full on hobby boxes and mosaic, like like good stuff. And and then I lurked for about a year and a half, and then I saw in the Discord they were like, "Hey, buy another token and a Topps Chrome hobby box for what, $300?"
Yeah.
Like, come on, like that's money in my pocket.
For real.
So I looked at that and I was like, I can't turn that down. So if you're on the fence, definitely come and talk to somebody. Go to the Discord. Again, like we're not going to sell you something that we don't believe in or that we haven't found value in, because that's just not the kind of people we are. So,
and you can join the Discord actually for free. You don't even have to be a token.
And you can just see you can see all the stuff we're talking about and make the decision for yourself. But I mean, I think it's a no-brainer if you already spend money in the hobby. If you buy wax, if you buy singles, if you buy anything like that, like it just saves you some money. Yeah. Well, Donnie, thank you for hanging out with us tonight, and super excited to be in some soccer breaks with you. I know you're super stoked to be ripping some soccer again. So
yes, I'm really excited. I'm gonna start with like I said, I got the Sapphire coming, and then Merlin. Merlin in like maybe like a week and a half. My
favorite wizards,
dude. He's like the best wizard. But yeah, the soccer's gonna be great.
My favorite wizard's Draco Malfoy. Thanks for asking.
Right.
I'm more of a Cedric Diggory man myself.
R.I.P. Cedric, bro. R.I.P. Cedric.
Yeah, nah, bro. That hurt.
But yeah, so the soccer is going to be great. Really excited. Love what's going on in the Discord. Great community. So, Merlin retail any good? Yes. If you see Merlin retail, buy it. I'm just going to tell you that. I probably shouldn't, but buy it.
Yeah, and real quick, Donnie, what's your Twitter tag for people who might not follow you yet on Twitter?
On Twitter at Cowtown Collect. Cowtown
go
Collect.
Follow the man.
Instagram Cowtown Collectibles. Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's Cowtown Collectibles on Insta and Threads. Not that I'm ever actually there.
Yeah.
So
not yet.
Not yet.
Threaded, bro.
Threaded.
Oh man, but yeah, Donnie, I appreciate you hanging out. For those of you looking for the Topps Chrome hobby case, we're gonna be doing that here in a second. So as usual, we'll end the pod and then be right back. So stay tuned for that. Episode 13 in the books. Appreciate everyone in the chat hanging out with us.
Riding.
At 28 viewers right now. Let's go.
Cowtown Collect. Let's ride.
I hate it here.
Donnie, you're welcome to stay and hang out, but we're gonna break some Chrome hobby.
Yeah, man. I probably won't, but
No
I
worries.
appreciate the offer.
No worries, bro.
I gotta get some rest tonight. I didn't. It's freaking kids, man.
No worries.
That's when you say, "No Flow Nation, let's lie down."
That's pretty good. All right, guys, y'all have a good one.
All right, man. You too.
All right, you as well, man. Hey, Pop, real quick.
Hold on. Hold up. All right, I'll be right back, guys.
I was gonna say I'm gonna turn off the ISO stream and turn it back on so we can let people know we're breaking the case.
Okay.
And so you have a clean video of the podcast.
Well, I've been recording it, so we're good.
Okay.
And I just stopped recording.
Just let everybody know real quick. Be right back.
All right. We are going to shut down the ISO stream just for a minute. It's going to come right back. You're going to need to go back into the marketplace and join again. But yeah, we just want a clean stream so we can alert everyone that the hobby is breaking now. So we'll be right back.
Sure.